Hey everybody, and welcome back as we continue our dive into Dominaria United, where I blind react to the new set coming out in September. Again, reminder that with this new set comes a new chapter in our standard rotation. We'll see Strixhaven, Kaldheim, and Zendikar Rising all being rotated out in favor for our new chapter. Dominaria United kicking that off. Where we left off last time, we were talking about the colorless cards. So we're going to go ahead and get into that, but before I do, some caffeine. So we only really have one colorless card to talk about here, and that's Karn Living Legacy. We do see his return here. 4 mana, comes in with 4 loyalty. He has 3 different abilities. His +1 loyalty is to create a tapped Power Stone token, the Power Stone has the ability that it can tap and add a colorless mana to your mana pool, but it cannot be spent to cast any non-artifact spells. Karn is all big about artifacts. -1 loyalty is to pay any amount of mana, and then you get to look at that many cards from the top of your library, putting one of those cards into your hand and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. And then the -7 is to get you an emblem that says tap and untap artifact you control, and then this emblem deals a damage to any target. That can be very powerful, has some treasure token synergy as well. So this definitely sees play in Commander. And Karn has always seen play in Commander. He's very powerful. In Standard, I'm sure he'll see play, and in Limited, absolutely. +1 to create a mana rock. Woo! Good card. That's a good ability. Alright. Next up, artifacts. We only have 3 to go over today. And we're going to start with the Golden Argosy. 4 mana, 3/6 vehicle. That whenever it attacks, exile each creature that crewed it this turn, and return them to the battlefield under the owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. So it kind of slowly blinks them. And it only has a crew 1 requirement. So any number of creatures with a total power of 1 or more can crew this vehicle. Next we have the Hero's Heirloom, which is a 2 mana equipment. The equipped creature gets +2/+1. Its equip cost is 2, and as long as the equipped creature is a legendary, it has trample and haste. Yeah, I'm not blown away with these artifacts yet. Hard to say where they're going to see play. Our next one is Weatherlight Completed, a 2 mana 5/5 vehicle with flying, and as long as this has 4 or more Phyreses counters on it, it's a Phyrexian creature in addition to its other types. And whenever a creature you control dies, this gets one of those counters. And then you draw a card if it has 7 or more already that are on it. And if it does not, you do get to scry 1. I think this card sees play in Commander potentially, in Standard potentially, but certainly in Limited. Alright, and lastly, I just want to go over some of the lands that we see coming back. We see some pain lands coming in, the Caves of Koilos, Karplusan Forest is coming back. We see Shivan Reef, Sulphurous Springs, Yavimaya Coast. So we see these pain lands coming back from Dominaria, which is fantastic. And the art in these cards are just amazing. We also have, the Adarka Waste as well. But we also have a non-pain land, also non-basic land, which is the Plaza of Heroes. It is a land that can tap for a colorless mana, or it can tap for a mana of any color so long as you spend it to cast a legendary spell, or it can tap for a mana of any color among legendary permanents you control, or it can tap for if you pay 3 mana and tap it, you can exile it, and target legendary creature gains hexproof and indestructible until the end of turn. This land is very powerful, absolutely sees play in a Sisay Commander deck. And any legendary. It also fits well in one of the legendary Commander decks that are coming out in Dominaria United. Plaza of Heroes fits well in Commander. As far as Standard is concerned, I'm not really sure. Maybe. And in Limited, probably not. You're just happy to draft this card, I think. And because I think this ends up being a good card. It's just not great for Limited or Standard. But alright, that's everything finally that we have to go over for Dominaria United. This is going to be an exciting set. We have more to come, more things that will be revealed over the course of this next week. So expect more videos from us over the course of this week. So thank you all for tuning in. And until next time, later gamers.